Hey yo, what's up everybody, it's JJ. Today we're coming back with a video talking about cryptocurrency market, and of course from here in this video itself we can see on this video I'm going to tell you how can you make money in this bear market. And of course, disclaimer first, introduction. Basically my channel itself, I'm here to basically tell you whatever financial product that is in the cryptocurrency space, and of course let you know the opportunity. And of course on my channel I do reviews and blah blah blah, many more stuff and unboxing and stuff like this. So if you are interested in my content itself, kindly hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and of course turn on post notification to know my next updates. And of course I would say disclaimer itself, I am affiliated with I would say most of the company that I mentioned, and of course from there I will be basically putting my own referral link down below. And of course if you guys want to support the channel, basically I'm doing the content for free, there's no membership whatsoever. If you want to support, just use the link, and of course from there it helps the channel out a lot. And of course the funds that being generated will be used to basically reinvest, and after that from there find new financial product and throw it in, and after that from there I'm going to basically use the money to basically feed my family. And of course right now we're gonna basically talk about how can you make money through the bear market as of now. So we hear people be talking oh, I can't really make money now because the crypto market is diving down. And of course, to be honest, in my experience itself, since 2017 I have been making money through the cryptocurrency space. And after that, regardless of the market condition, when it's going up or going down, or I would say going sideways, eventually there's always a way to make money if let's say you have the proper education and of course due diligence done. And of course I would say through my channel itself, I will basically throw you three types of investment that you can go for. Basically the low risk, medium risk, and of course the high risk. And of course you guys can share your thoughts down below if let's say you are a bit skeptical or whatsoever. Everything here is just basically me telling you whatever products that I've been through / seen, and of course personally use it before I tell you guys what is it about, because all the platform I'm gonna mention is all the platform that I used before. And after that I would say withdraw and everything works well. But of course you have to know that this is the cryptocurrency space. Regardless how solid the project it is, it might just fold, and after that from there go bankrupt / rug pull, exit scam, or whatsoever you want to call it. It can happen regardless with the most reputable company like Binance or whatsoever. Shit happens in the crypto space. And after that I would say only invest in the amount that you can afford to lose, regardless of what case scenario it is, regardless I don't know, stand by the SEC or whatsoever. That amount you put in, take it as is gone. And after that from there, if the product basically pays out in whatever it is, you can take it as a bonus and after be happy about it. Do not invest with the hope, telling yourself that okay, I'm going to invest, and after that from there I am going to the next 10 years or maybe the next 5 years I can buy a Lambo, buy a house with this amount of it. I know everybody want to invest into this stuff, and after that from there achieve the financial results. But of course my mentality itself is whatever you put it in, it's gone. So when it's really gone, you won't I don't know, open the window and after that from there look down and after that question yourself about life, and of course talk about the insurance money you can get if you jump down or whatsoever. But to be honest, do not do this kind of thing, because life you only have one and it's very valuable. And I would say that money is always there. It is an endless journey. You can always earn money as long as they are healthy. So be healthy. And right now we're going to jump into the topic itself. The way number one, that is the low risk way of generating money through the cryptocurrency market that I know of. Alright, so number one itself, I would say the way to generate passive income through the cryptocurrency market is through this kind of interest yielding account. Basically, I would say it's the concept itself, to put it in layman terms itself, is just deposit your funds into this place, and after that from there you can earn a percentage through your funds. And after that from there I would say is the concept itself is the same as the bank. Basically you put your money in and the bank pays you money. So this is the types of stuff you can do. And of course I would say risk wise, it really varies from companies to companies. And after that from there I would say these are the company that I'm going to mention, and of course I'm affiliated with them. You want to use the link down below to support the channel. And on Haru Invest itself, over here they're offering as high as 25% if let's say you lock up your funds up to 365 days. And of course they have a flexible plan that you can earn up to 15%, earn explore up to 25%. So this over here you can lock up for 3 months, and after that from there I would say Haru Earn itself / Haru Invest is one of the platform that I am really appreciative about, because they have been here. And after from there I've already generated quite a sum from there. And after that from there it has really helped me out with my milestone in life, basically buying a house or whatsoever. I mean this is some of the milestone I can share with you guys, but of course your results may vary. And of course remember, the past the past results itself does not determine the future results, so you have to really take note and of course do your own due diligence and risk here. So what are the risks on the platform itself? So on Haru Invest is one of the platform that I've mentioned, and after that, secondly, you can talk about my Midas investment, which is the second platform that I would say I'm quite new to this platform, but of course this platform is offering like high rates, and of course from there I would say withdrawal itself is kind of instantaneous. If let's say you use like the smart contract enabled coin like Ethereum, US Tether, BNB, BUSD on all the kind of whatever smart contract enabled platform itself, you can use this to withdraw instantly. And of course, if let's say you are using Bitcoin, they will have a snapshot to basically withdraw your funds, so do not panic about it. And after that, the rates that they offer itself is over here. I'm just gonna scroll. So if you guys are interested, you can just pause the video, and after that from there see what kind of asset they support, and of course you can invest accordingly. And of course the next one is basically the giant over here. I would say Celsius itself is the first of the kind, the pioneer of all these kind of depository interest account in crypto itself. So over here what Celsius offer itself is as high as basically 18.63% APY, and of course the catch on Celsius itself, if you want a higher rate itself, you will basically need to earn in Celsius. So if let's say you are willing to take willing to put in like whatever crypto you want, and after that from there they will generate you interest in the Celsius token, which is their native token. If we are willing to do that, you can basically put your funds in, and after that you can get the rewards in Celsius, and of course they pay you a higher interest rate to do so. And after that over here you can see these are the stable coin that they support, and after that over here there's quite a lot of coin, gold coin, and after that some cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Celsius, whatever it is, they support over here. So it is all linked down below. You can just click on the link, and after that from there research your own. And of course on Celsius itself is slightly different because they have some regulation issue or whatsoever. They have some US rate and international rates, so it varies depending on where are you from. And after that I would say the next one is Blockfi. So on Blockfi itself, these are the rates that they offer, slightly similar to Celsius. Also on Celsius itself, if you want to look up for Bitcoin, so over here Bitcoin, you can see if you expand it, it's going to tell you on your first 0.1 Bitcoin you're going to get like 6.5. if let's say you want to get Celsius, it's 8.53. and after that on Blockfi itself, they do the same concept on Ethereum as well. So on Celsius itself, there's a cap on Ethereum as well, so I'm just going to do a search. So over here is the same concept on the first two, blah blah blah, so and so forth. The more you put in, the lower the rate get. Because why is that so? Because the supply and demand. Because if let's say you put in too much Ethereum into the platform or Bitcoin into the platform itself, they will basically need to loan out all of the assets that you give them, so they can basically pay you the whatever rates that they promise, and of course make some money on top of that. So this is why they do this. If let's say you put in more than this amount or blah blah blah, you will get like the rates itself. So I would say on comparing on Celsius and Blockfi itself, Celsius definitely is offering much higher rates than Blockfi, but of course Blockfi itself is a regulated company in the US, and after that I would say, yeah, doesn't mean it's regulated, it won't. I mean, like if let's say it's regulated, if shit hits the ceiling to the floor, I would say, yeah, basically your money is as good as gone. So yeah, doesn't mean the regulated product itself is the safest to invest in. So I would say it's just a boost of confidence to basically tell you that, oh, it's regulated, approved by the government and everything. They did their research, they are here to protect us. So this is somehow true, but of course if let's say shit happens, they can't be using their reserve or whatsoever to pay people out. Am I right? So this is the concept you need to know. So second, this is all the interest depository account. The next part of this itself is another type of interest deposit account, but of course with the exchange. So we here on exchange itself on Binance, if let's say you're in Singapore or whatsoever restricted country, blah blah blah, previously have an account, use the VPN, and after from there you can access all of these products. So yeah, basically, I mean, like this, exploit a loophole that you want to, you can use it. And of course over here they support quite a lot of coin on their lock staking, and I would say I will really like, if let's say of course in this part itself is the low risk itself, so I would say low risk itself you can use the lock staking / the flexible. So on their flexible staking itself, the rate is very little, but I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to tell you what is the lock staking over here. I'm just going to do a scroll down. You guys can just pause as and when you want, and of course over here the rates varies depending on how long you lock up, and after that from there you have to understand. If you click on stake itself, you have to know over here they only have a quota of basically 20 QTM, and after that over here you can put as much as you want. it really varies, so you have to understand that they do not want like those whales to basically flood out of these 120 days, and after that one person lock it up and that's it. So they want to be fair, so they basically they kept the amount of whatever it is you want to stick with. Because of the high interest rate, people are very interested in that. So you can see this over here, okay, you can earn 120 of this APY, but of course you only can put in 2 AXS, which is very little to be honest, but of course it's better than nothing. So if you want to, you can explore the Binance ecosystem as well, and they support quite a lot of tokens. So for those who are not like, I mean, like, let's say you're very serious about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and after that it's like US Tether whatsoever, you can see that Haru Invest and after that Midas Investment, they are offering like quite high rates Celsius for those who are looking for an alternative to basically earn, like, I mean, like, you want to buy Celsius, but of course you do not want to buy it selling your Bitcoin or Ethereum. You can just put your Bitcoin or Ethereum into it, and after that you can earn Celsius. And for Blockfi itself, if you want to be a part of their ecosystem, you want to be in a safe haven part itself, I will not say safe haven, but of course a safer side of the crypto Wild West. Yeah, basically you earn lesser, and after that from there you can see that over here this is like, there's a pattern over here. If let's say it's regulated, you will get lower risks, lower fees, I mean like lower rewards. And after, if let's say it's not really regulated, it's kind of like some would say shady side itself. The rates that they offer is quite high, and after that I would say it's quite sketchy. So I would say it still falls under the low risk, I would say, for investment in the cryptocurrency space. But of course, note, if let's say shit happens, shit hits the ceiling and to the floor, all of these companies can just close their doors, and after that from there take all your funds and run away. And after that from there, there's no way of like getting your money back. So this is the risk you need to know. And of course on Binance itself, they offer quite a lot of coins that is offered over here. Just view to your website, and after you can see more. And of course on KuCoin itself, they also, it's the same concept. They also let you put in some funds, whatever crypto you want, and after that through the staking you can use the flexible or basically a lockup. And of course some time to time they have some promotion to basically like spam a higher rates or whatsoever for you to subscribe. And of course before you do all of that, you need to have an account. So if you want to, use the link down below, and after that, yeah, basically these are the coins that they offer. Yep, you can just do a scroll, and after that you can pause the video if you want to. I mean, like, it's kind of fast, but of course they support quite a ton of coin to basically generate some passive income. So the next part itself is OKCoin itself is another platform with the OKX. They are also staking. So I would say this over here, this platform over here I've mentioned, I have already used it and after that tested it, and of course redraw is working as of now. But of course if let's say shit happens, you can't blame me, because I already told you the past result does not indicate the future's performance / results. So the next part we're going to talk about is the way number 2 of making money in the crypto space, but of course I would say it's kind of mid-risk. Right, so on the second segment itself, the medium risk itself, I would say this over here is called medium risk because you are required to have a larger capital, I would say. So for the risk, the way number 1 itself, you can just do as low as $10 or even $10 or even $100, depending on what the requirement on the exchange to basically stake your funds or whatsoever. But of course over here on the second segment itself is a medium risk. You might need to have slightly higher funds / bigger capital to do so. Basically right now the boot is the bear market, and after that I would say whatever you see in a crypto coin itself is, I would say, it's slightly cheap to do so. Basically it's talking about the master node number 1, like running your own nodes or whatsoever. So over here I have done like few videos talking about like Avado, how to set or plug and play nodes, and after that from there how to set up your own Flux nodes, and after that the deeper connect with the DPR itself. So basically I have done a video talking about DPR, and after that from there you can basically know how to stake your coins. And of course this type of investment itself requires you to basically buy the token, and of course some investment itself they will just tell you, oh, just buy like maybe $100 of this token, you can start staking. But of course most of them will start with $1,000 or even tens of thousands of dollars to start with just by buying the coin itself. So you are basically hedging, or you need to do your research on that token itself to basically jump into this wagon. So I would say this over here, why is it like somehow better or I mean like medium risk? Because first of all, you're buying the token that you're just hedging it into one basket, and after that from there, secondly, you need to have some sort of hardware to basically operate this at itself. And I would say the hardware itself you buy can be slightly cheap or whatsoever, but of course the hardware you own has a resale value, because this computer has a resale value. You can basically sell it off if let's say you wish to sell all of the token. I don't know, at a point of time or whatsoever. So over here I would say this is a staking part, and after that I would say this is a medium risk, because yeah, basically you are researching into something. So if let's say you research onto Flux, you understand the ecosystem, it looks kind of good, and whatsoever you want to, you can invest into the Flux network, buying like 1k of the token, or even 10k, or even 50k or something like that, and after that from there buy the hardware to basically stake it, and of course generate passive income from time to time. And after that the next part itself is mining. So for GPU mining itself, I would say people are talking about, hey, GPU mining is like a piece of shit or whatsoever because Ethereum 2.0 is coming up, but of course you have to know the GPUs that you own itself, it is not only mineable on Ethereum. The GPU itself, you can mine a lot of coins like Ravencoin, Ergo, and after that Zilliqa, and after that like Flux, and after that many more coins they can mine with the GPU itself. But why do I say the GPU itself is the medium risk itself? Because you are buying it right now. Ethereum itself, it is the most profitable coin to mine, and after that from there I would say the ROI varies depending on the price of Ethereum itself. So you're hedging the hardwares, and of course instead of buying the whole Ethereum using, like, I don't know, if let's say your GPU worth $10,000, you need to purchase it instead of buying one lump sum of Ethereum and whole. I mean, like, that's one of the strategy people can do, but of course you can set up the hardware, and after that yeah, dollar cost average in buying the GPU itself, you have the GPU resale value, and after that on top of that you are still dollar cost averaging into the ecosystem, because whatever is mining you're paying electricity, or let's say you have free electricity, even best, you are basically hedging in the electricity fees itself is not a concern, not a part of the risk, and after that you can just keep mining for free, and after that from there the hardware itself will pay itself off like X amount of times, I mean like amount of months, depending on the price of the market itself. So if let's say GPU itself, you mine Ethereum, let's say today the Ethereum is worth only $100 per Ethereum, you mine like, I don't know, 10 Ethereum, and eventually the price of Ethereum goes high, and after that from there you even make like 2 or 3 times, or even 5 to 10 times off your money through GPUs itself. And of course on top of that, if let's say you do not want the GPUs anymore, you can just sell it to the secondary market, to those gamers or whatsoever. There's a market to it, and after that I would say this is the medium risk itself you will talk about. So the last way to earn money itself in this bear market itself is really hard to, and after that I would say it's kind of risky, not for everybody, and of course definitely if you have a faint heart, do not do this. So I would say the last way to earn money itself is regardless of the market condition. If let's say you are a professional, you know how the market works, you know how to see the chart, the line or whatsoever, you know how to see the golden cross or whatever cross it is, and after that I would say if let's say you know how to do all of that, just go ahead and after that start trading, and of course from there you can make money through trading itself. And I would say 90% or even 95% of the trader lose their capital through trading, because trading itself is the most hardest to basically master, because you can't predict the market condition unless you have a freaking crystal ball to tell you, okay, tomorrow the opening numbers of 4D is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, definitely you do not even need to do leverage trading or whatsoever. You can just go and buy the lottery and win some money. And of course over here I would say the leverage, the method that I'm talking about to basically make money is using leverage trading. Basically leverage trading itself, you can multiply your asset. Let's say you only have $1,000 to play with, you can basically multiply it up to 100 times, and after that from there the profit you make is also 100 times, the amount that you lose itself is also 100 times. So the concept is there, vice versa, high risk high reward. So over here if let's say you are, I mean like personally I've been trading on Bybit itself previously, and of course I would say I'm not a goddamn good trader, but of course I lost money through Bybit. To be honest, I'm just going to tell you my own experience. Yes, I've been trading on Bybit, and after that from there I put in 3 Bitcoin, and of course eventually I got liquidated, so I lost 3 Bitcoin on the process itself. So it's very painful and everything, but of course it's a lesson learned. So I would say am I touching like trading, leverage trading whatsoever? To be honest, you can see there's no position. I have not been on the platform to basically trade for quite some time, because yeah, basically I'm just focusing on other stuff like GPU mining, and after that other nodes to generate like sort of wealth through the cryptocurrency market. Not only trading can make you the money, make money I mean like, yes, trading can make money faster, but of course it also can lose your money faster as well. So I would say I'm looking for a sustainable generation of wealth through the cryptocurrency market by all of these products itself. So over here the rates might seem very little, to be honest. 25% if you are a goddamn good trader, 25% it is a daily thing if let's say you are fucking good. If let's say you are not that good, 25% is a monthly thing, but over here this is 25% per annum, so you have to really do the math itself. So it is almost like 2% per month itself. And of course if you are a good trader, you know how to do a trade or whatsoever, you know how to hedge your risk, you have a good risk management plan down for your trading strategy slash journey, you can basically make a lot of money through that. And of course, I would say this method itself, I would not really recommend those who have no idea what I have talked about, basically what is leverage, how does it work, and after that you do not know what is open long, you do not know what is a short, you do not know what is a margin account, and after that many more like trailing stop, ADL or whatsoever, you do not know what is all of this terminology itself. You do not know what's the candle, what's the opening, what's the closing, and of course whatever is coming out from my mouth sound foreign to you, that means you have no experience, and after that you do not know what's the funding fee, you do not know what is all of this. Please do not go and start trading, because I do not want you to hurt yourself and when complain to the police or what, say, hey, this YouTuber say can make money through trading, I go and trade but I lose everything. So this is on you itself, so you have to really do your own due diligence research, and of course study hard enough to basically be qualified to trade there. And of course, by qualifying, I mean like you do not need to prove to anyone, you don't need to have the cert to tell yourself that you're accredited investor or whatsoever. You just need to know how to manage your goddamn wealth, and after that, from there, play the game, beat the system. And of course, lastly, so after basically telling you the 3 ways you can earn money through the low risk, medium risk, and of course high risk, please share your thoughts on the comment section down below. But of course, if let's say you comment something and after that it got removed by the algorithm, not by me, because I do not have time like camping on my comment section and deleting comment or whatsoever. Sometimes the YouTube algorithm just remove comments that they flag or deem it is a spam, because there's a lot of spam going on YouTube. Basically people telling you, oh thank God, when I see the message, oh thank you whatsoever bullshit, when I click on it, it's a scam message basically telling people to click on the WhatsApp, Telegram to basically PM this guy, and after that, from there he managed to help the person retrieve some funds or whatsoever. But of course, it's not me scamming you, and of course there's a lot of people impersonating me as well, basically trying to steal your wealth. So please do not fall for this kind of scam. And of course, if let's say you want to chat or whatsoever, join a community, feel free to join my Discord or Telegram group. And of course, I have come to the end of the video. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up to this video, and of course turn on post notification, and of course subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye, peace.